Ito ang episode ng Sabado Nights with Steve Lou Europe Edition, made in Italy. Pisa na natin. So this is Rome Termini. So I've arrived here at Rome Termini. Medyo traffic, ang daming tao. Because Rome is perhaps one of the busiest cities here in Italy. And ayan, nakita niyo ang daming tao. Even McDonald's is packed. Ayan mga kaibigan, narito tayo ngayon sa hotel partner ng Manila Restaurant, ang Manila Inn. Nandito lang siya sa tabi ng Manila Restaurant. So, makikita ninyo. So, if you stay here, you can just dine at Manila Restaurant. It's very, very convenient. Just go down the stairs and 20 meters later, you're there. Ayan, silipin natin yung napakalinis at napaka-maaliwalas na lugar ni Sir Romulo. So ito ang room natin, room number 3 at ang Manila Inn po ay pag-aari ni Sir Romulo Salvador at siya po ang ating sponsor for accommodation. It's a nice, cozy place. Pakita ko lang sa inyo yung room. So inside the room, pagpasok mo naturally merong yung automated key which shuts off the it's a nice, cozy little spot and it's very clean. Looks very, very, tignan nyo naman. Nandito tayo sa CR. May shower room, the bathroom. There's a toilet seat bidet. Plus, eto. Let me show you. Nice, there's a kettle. So if you want to make some tea or coffee. Vanity mirror over there and my dressing table and a nice queen size bed. It's got a TV, heater, and a nice cabinet. So the room is relatively large. So it's very, very nice. At actually may aircon pa siya. So, winter, spring, summer, or fall, it would be really nice. So, nice, decent, affordable room here in the heart of the city. Check out the Manila Inn Hotel on your next visit here in Rome. Alright! So, as you can see, it's very cozy, very nice. Ngayon, 3 rooms pa lang, but I hear that they're expanding bagong-bago. Marble pa lang ulam na. So, tonight, meron tayong event sa Manila Restaurant and it's the meet and greet for the November 12 concert here in Rome. Kaya meron tayong meet and greet ngayon, dinner. Siyempre mapapajam na rin tayo dyan at magra-rock and roll na rin tayo. So papakita ko sa inyo, this is the street where Manila Restaurant is. It's a very nice brick road, very Romanesque. Ika nga ni Bani Liwanag isang tumbling mo lang nandun ka na. So, meron na siyang bagong outdoor space ngayon, which is nice. So, they can entertain more people and so yan take a look at the inside. And ang ating mga new friends, ayan musicians and friends, si Brother Lito.
Hello.
Right. So, ayan, Manila Restaurant. Pasukin natin para makita natin. Ayan si Sir Romulo, busy. Naman, very formal and very elegant.
Hello. Kay Tita Neshop ka ba kasama? Okay.
Alright, so, yung kanyang bar and they will be closing in January though for some renovation, so a vast improvement. Good morning everyone, nandito pa rin tayo sa Roma, first day in Rome at today nag-decide na ako na mag-iikot ako kasi plano ko sana magpahinga pero para akong engot, nasa Roma ako tapos magpapahinga ako. Pwede ko namang gawin sa Maynila yon, di ba? Isang waiter doon sa Manila restaurant, pinahiram ako ng Metro card niya. So, sisilipin din natin yung Metro today. Or Metro or transport card. Pero magbubus ako para maganda yung view, no? Dahil alam mo naman ang Roma, very very picturesque. An old city that has beautiful and antiquities na priceless. So, I will start my journey by going back to Rome Termini. Such a gorgeous day today. The sun is out, the skies are blue, kita nyo naman. So, hindi natin pwedeng sayangin yung araw natin. Yung Manila restaurant malapit lang sa Rome Termini, as in 5 minutes walk maximum, 7 minutes kung may arthritis ka. And I'm so looking forward to spending this gorgeous day around Rome. Ang maganda kasi dito, yung weather is a bit warmer. It's actually, this is perhaps the warmest day in this European sojourn of mine, kahit na middle of November na. Today is November 11, at so it's a happy day because the sun is out. Yeah. Kita nyo yung Fiat na yan, no? Fiat 500, a classic Fiat, classic Italian car. At mapapansin niyo mga kotse dito sa Italia, generally in Europe, are relatively small cars. Kasi parking is a bitch. So, you have to be practical. Right now in the middle of the street. We're here at Rome Termini. Dito yung central terminal ng ng trains. Yan din yung terminal na sasakyan natin. Diyan tayo sasakay papuntang Milan. Yan ang terminal. At dito yung mga bus stations. Makikita mo there are several lines of buses na ang sabi sa akin, sakyan ko raw yung either 64 or the letter H. I'm going to take the bus this time, pero mamaya siguro mag-aano tayo, mag-train para makita natin yung metro. As you can see, I have the card naman, so I have the option to take both, and it's a monthly thing, so they had paid for the month, and I believe it's 35 euro for the whole month. Let's see, punta tayo ng Coliseum in that area kasi maraming mga maraming mga historical locations and monuments, and especially fountains, which is kind of like a very common thing here in Europe. Eto, nagubad na tayo ng jacket kasi medyo talagang the weather is gray. Anyway, I took the 64 bus to get here to Piazza di Venezia. Piazza di Venezia. Narito yung mga major tourist attractions dito sa Rome. Para siyang bathhouse, Roman ruin, of course. You know, Rome is perhaps one of my favorite cities here in Europe because of its architectural ruins na iniwan ng Roman Empire. It's an archaeological area of imperial forums. I guess this is where they used to stage imperial Rome meetings and meeting the Abante para sa election. Kasi sila ang nagpauso ng mga senador at government. No, wait, that's the Greeks. This is called the Fora di Augusto, or Forum of Augustus, the square, 2 BC. Of course, we are all very familiar with the so-called Roman columns. Parang sila yata yung nagpauso nun yung sa Philippine Post Office. Yun. I love it that the Rome weather allows you just to wear a t-shirt. It's the first time I've worn this shirt here in Europe, to tell you the truth. At medyo pinapawis-pawisan na tayo. Konting lakad lang. Okay, we are nearing perhaps the most stunning and the most recognizable historical landmark, especially here in Italy. Yan lang ang mahirap dito sa lugar na ito. Mahaba ang pila sa banyo, tapos 1 euro ang bayad. So that is the most expensive bathroom break I've ever done. And the longest line after paying for it. But this is the tourist area, so this bar is probably making, just in the last 10 minutes, 15 euro. So imagine mo how much they make in a day for this bathroom. There's a bar there. Ayan, may I suggest, if you're going to visit the heritage site of the Piazza di Venezia, especially the Colosseum, find yourself a place to relieve yourself, because it can be troublesome. You know, I don't know about the bars or the restaurants if they would let you in. Maybe if you are a patron of the restaurants, pwede. Pero ito, meron siyang official tourist information area where there's like a small kiosk selling drinks and a few snacks. And may information booth dyan at may CR. Pero piso, 1 euro. So that's about 60 pesos. That is perhaps the most expensive yet most important euro that you will ever spend if you visit the Colosseum. Galing na ginawa niyang trigger yung mga tubo. PVC pipes. Hey guys, it's another Sabado Nights with Steve Loon at nandito tayo sa Roma ngayon at narito tayo sa malapit sa Piazza di Venezia. Piazza di Venezia is the area where you will find the most tourist spots in one location at kasama na dyan yung pinaka stunning landmark ng Italy or perhaps the world, an old relic called the Colosseum. So ito yung Basilica di Santa Maria Nova Santa Francesca Romana. Ayan. Dito lang to sa may area sa likod lang ito ng Colosseum. I just thought maybe I'll bring you here so that you can see some of the sites. Some old Roman ruins. Oh, this is the basilica right here. Nakakaluwala yung mga ruins eh. Kung nakikita nyo lang. So ito pala, nakabasa ko doon sa are the remains of Nero's golden house. I have to really brush up on history here. Kasi ang daming mga information na kailangan ma-absorb. Ito yung basilica. Alright, so here we are in the Colosseum. It was built in 72 AD according to Wikipedia. At you know, this is where the gladiator battles were staged, I guess, during the height of the Roman Empire. It is still today the biggest amphitheater standing. So hanggang ngayon, so it's about 19,000, nearly 2,000 years old, but it's still standing and remains to be the biggest amphitheater in the world. And it's really very very stunning at nakita nyo naman napaka-massive niya. Hindi ako nakapasok sa loob kasi medyo there's a long line to do that and hindi ko alam kung magkano, but there's an entrance to go inside where you can see the dungeons and whatnot. So maybe it's worthwhile if you can see it in pictures, but to stand here outside alone is already intimidating, so to speak. That's the Arch of Constantine. Yan. Based on my research, pinagawa siya noong 271 AD or 275 AD. in one of when Constantine triumphed over or conquered some land for the Roman emperor of that time. So magkatapat lang sila. Ayan. Ayan, see, we can have it in one frame. Maraming tourists dito naturally because it's such a marvel. Directly across the Colosseum there are about 200 arches here daw. Sahin natin. Here's one. And of course the Arch of Constantine nga, yung pinakita ko sa inyo doon. And you know the most popular Roman columns in the world. I had so much more time noong 2019 so nakabisit tayo dito during the day, and then nakabisit din tayo for for the night. And the Colosseum might be stunning during the day, but iba rin pagkagabi. Rome by night. We did the Rome by night. We went to the Fountain Trevi. Ang daming taong naglalakad-lakad dito papunta sa Colosseum to and from, because syempre pagdating ng gabi iba naman yung view. The night, Rome by night, it's different, just like Paris by day, Paris by night. So hopefully magkaroon tayo ng chance na makapag-ikot dito by night. Rome is also well known for its fountains, water fountains. You will see it all over. They're still around, yung mga drinking fountains nila. I see people, tuloy-tuloy lang yung flow ng tubig, and I see people, locals, getting water from it. They say it's safe to drink. Personally, I wouldn't risk it kasi tayo taga rito at cannot afford to get sick, really. In this area, just walk. Galing tayo ng Colosseum, walking towards Piazza di Venezia, which is like a plaza. At doon maraming buses. I'll take the bus from there or the train, whichever. So as you walk towards, you look left, you look right. There's so many stunning architectural marvels. Talaga sila. It's very, very impressive. Ito medyo na-modernize na tong area na to, but you see that old facade right there. They preserved it. This ruin was built in about 85 AD. During the, sabi nga nila, tumultuous times in the empire. Daming mga monuments of the old rulers of the ancient Rome. It's impressive how they're able to preserve all these ancient ruins. This is the so-called archaeological area of Imperial Forum. I reckon this is where they stage their meetings and discussions of the Senate. Ganon. Alam nyo naman, during the Roman times, yung government was refined during those times. So, massive ruins are very, very impressive. Daling ko kayo dun sa Piazza di Venezia. So this is the so-called Piazza di Venezia. Piazza, I think, stands for plaza. So let me show you around. Dito ang landingan ng mga turista karamihan. Kasi nandito yung mga major sites, nandun yung Colosseum. If you're traveling around Rome and you want to see the historical sites, you can always do the big bus, yung hop-on, hop-off bus. Tapos meron mga golf carts din that seems to do that. Or you can ride a carousel, horse-driven carousel. And so dito ang pinaka-popular, ito is one of the most another stunning building. I think this is a military museum. Nakapasok na kami dyan noong 2019, but didn't really know what it was. But there are a lot of like military hardware and relics. And so nandun sa banda ron yung Colosseum. You will see a glimpse of it. Malapit nang magdilim, so magpapalit na from day to night. And you know, I've seen Rome by night na rin, and it's quite stunning. So I'm going to be heading back and taking one of these buses back to Rome Termini, and maybe have a meal before going to an early bedtime for me dahil meron tayong gig tomorrow and it's going to be an early start. And thank you for joining me on this walking tour here on Sabado Nights with Steve Blue in Roma.